Alright, it says I'm live. Hello, hello, hello. This is just going to be a short little video. I stopped at Dollar Tree and I got a couple of things that I wanted to show you all. Of course, I moved this canvas. Okay. I know everybody and their brothers is hauling these. I get it. So I had to get me two. I don't know why that's so close. Hold on, peoples. Let me see if I can raise you up. Might be a little better. I got 2 boxes of these. These are in for storage. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so I got 2 of those. Hold on. It's like hotter than the places in here. Okay, so I saw. We'll get to those in a minute. Look, y'all. My Dollar Tree finally got some of the mirrors stickers. I had to get the unicorn. I actually thought I picked up the one that said dream on it, but apparently I forgot that one. But I did get the unicorn. Okay, so I've only seen one person haul one of the Halloween stencils. So I had to go run to my Dollar Tree and see if they had any of them. And they had 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not know if there's more than that. Mine just had the 4. And I am going to try to see if this will help. No, let's do something darker. Hold on. I'll use that. Maybe that'll help. Will that help? Yes. Okay, that one is a ghost and bat that says trick or treat. Let's see. We have a spider webs. Hey, Jen. We have a ghost coming out of a pumpkin, and it looks like a pumpkin bat. Okay. Let's see. Then a ghost on a fence. The coffin. I think that's so cute. What's that one? The little cat. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a tombstone or a messed up jack-o'-lantern. And then we're back to the trick or treat. Okay, that's that one. This one has a witch. I'll go that way. That one. What does that say? Oh, it's a scary. It's like a witch's brew. What's that one? Okay, now that's definitely a cat with a tombstone. It looks like a little skeleton hand coming out, so that one makes sense. Other than that other one that was, goofy. That's an owl and some bats. There's a witch flying over a house. Okay, what is that? Oh, okay. It's a cat in a graveyard, it looks like, with a bird. We'll say raven. Nevermore. Then we're back to the witch. Okay. We got a Grim Reaper. Looks like a dancing skeleton with some notes. Hey, Arlena. The Halloween ghost hands. My thumb. Okay, that way. Oh, that's a tree with a bird landing and a cat. And then a ghost with Boo. Oh, and look at Jack-o'-lantern with the broom and bats. That's cute. And then back to the Reaper. Hold on, my arm's getting tired. Oh, alrighty. Let's see. That one says Happy Halloween. And I thought that was just too cute. The little happy pumpkin with the baby pumpkins. Then the R.I.P. pumpkins. A pumpkin with the spider and a candle. That's a pumpkin with curly Q things. And then a creepy pumpkin and my thumb. Okay, and back to Happy Halloween. But those are the 4 that my Dollar Tree had. I don't know if there's more out there. My dad, oh, good Lord. Tomorrow morning, I have to be at his house at 7 a.m. to take him to the womb care specialist so that they can look at his leg closer. I took him to his eye doctor yesterday, and his normal doctor who does his blood workup for his diabetes. And the antibiotic that they have him on is affecting his diabetes. Apparently it was a lot higher than it should be. So he has to go back next Tuesday to get his blood checked, his blood sugar checked again. But I'll know more tomorrow after I get back. I'm not looking forward to it, but sorry. The only reason why I'm not looking forward to it is my son gets off at midnight tonight. So I have to go get my son from work tonight, hopefully get a couple hours sleep, then turn around and take my dad to the doctor's. Me too. I mean, thank you. That means a lot because he wants to act like the big tough man, but I know he's worried. Oh, that was just the first bag of Dollar Tree stuff. Duh. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay. This was I've never seen these at my Dollar Tree, but it's a 12 count of acorns. I've got an idea. I don't know. I do want to make a mold of one because I don't have any acorns. I got some, what is this called? The natural raffia, however you want to say that. I got some more of this. After I bought this, I realized I think I have a ton of this. Those colors. I bought two of the creepy cloth. Wow, it's stuck all over itself. And then new to my Dollar Tree was this bottle with the skull. Now they had this one, a really, I think it was a purple, a real deep purple, and then one other color. But for some reason, the orange just spoke to me. I know it's going to sound weird, but I really just bought it for the thing. I do like the jar. And you know, for $1, that's not bad because that's metal. So, now that's everything I got from Dollar Tree. Oh, no, it's not. I got my poster board. Okay, this poster board it's 22 by 28 inches. And y'all know I want to make that dairy sign that I saw. And this is a little bit smaller. I think it was like 34 inches by something. But I look at it this way. Mine may not be exactly the same height, but I also am not paying $35 for it plus shipping and handling. So I thought poster board's a great deal. I may back it with some cardboard. I don't know. Probably. More than likely, just so it'll be a little stiffer. I'm going to show you guys some stuff I'm going to make out of these. This will be for our Halloweeny time. Put these down here. Put these shapes down here. Yeah, I was so excited. My Dollar Tree really stepped up their game this year. If I didn't think they would think I was a nut job filming this stuff, I'd film in there. But I live in a small town, and yeah, if you do odd stuff, it ain't pretty. You're all over the internet by the end of the day. You know, I do good making a fool out of myself. I don't need any help, you know. But yeah, this, I mean, they had right next to these, when I was in retail, we called it a four-way. You got two ends, and then you got two shelves, right? So on their four-way, that's what I'm going to call it, there's all these, and then they had in the same color, but it was more opened, which I'm kicking myself that I didn't buy it, was a pumpkin. And it had the wrought iron little holder, you know, and it had its little jack-o'-lantern face on it, and it was really cute. Then they had, which if all the spiders weren't smiling, I probably would have bought it, but they were all smiling, so I didn't. But it's a round, like, candle holder like this, but it was more this brownie color. It wasn't orange. I don't know how to describe the color, but it had spider legs, and then the glass was two googly eyes and a great big smiley face. Like I said, if it didn't have the smiley face, I would have got it, but I couldn't think of a way to take the smiley face off. Oh, you haven't? Well, I live at Dollar Tree. Yeah. It's what I can afford, and you know how it is. Dollar Tree and Walmart, those are my jams. Because every time I go to my Hobby Lobby, my Michaels, my Joann's, I get disappointed. I do. I get heartbroken. But with that being said, I did go to Hobby Lobby over the weekend. I told Jennifer, but I don't think I had a chance to tell you guys. And I found my next dollhouse. Working in school, don't have time to stop. Yeah, I get that. That'll keep you busy. But I found the dollhouse I want to get. It's $149, but with a coupon, I know that I can get it cheaper. So either 40% off. I'd love to be able to find a 50% off coupon. And yeah, then I'll be snagging me a dollhouse. But and then I realized I bought the wrong stuff at Walmart. So now I have to look up what this is used for. I mean, I know what it says. It says it seals and protects. It's a Waverly Inspirational Chalk. No, sorry. Waverly Inspiration Wax White. And I know it says it goes over I think you're supposed to put this over any of your surfaces you paint with chalk paint, but that's not what I was looking for. That is not what I was looking for. I was actually looking for the Distress. No, what was I looking for? I can't even find my notes that I was. Maybe it's over here. I was looking for two different types of wax. One was the Distress wax that everybody puts on all their steampunky stuff. And then I was looking for I forgot to look for that. Doesn't help because it was in here. That's why I forgot to look for it. Wow, I thought I put all my lists in here so that I could. Next time I go to the store, just grab it and go. And if it's on the back. No. Darn it. It was two different waxes. One was the Distress wax. And then one was another wax, but I don't know what it was for. That makes me so mad. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Yes, I was looking for some of that. The resistant wax. And I thought that I didn't realize till I got home that this said this seals and protects. I'm like, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I saw somebody playing with it, and I thought, oh, I'll check at Walmart because I know what I was looking for. They said they had it at my Walmart, and then when I got there, I couldn't find it. But I was also, yes, sometimes I do watch Pete Poodle. See, I know you can use like white crayons to do a wax resist. She has a DIY for making it. All right, I'll go check that out. Let me write down that name so I don't forget what I'm looking for. Oh no, watch this be where I wrote it. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. I was also looking for Ceramcoat Clear Wax or Folk Art Home Decor Wax. And I can't remember why I've got I got that video saved. Oh, that was for if your pages were sticking together. I didn't bother turning on my other computer. That's why I'm kind of looking sideways. It's Pink Poodles. Poodle Mama. I gotta go there and look. Wow. I love her DIYs. They're usually always so simple and stuff. But yeah, I was looking for those waxes because that's what the lady put on her pages that were Mod Podge. Can someone explain what YouTube means by can't use messaging section of YouTube? Do they mean the comments or in the chat? I don't know. What are you watching that asks that? Because I know that in a couple of live videos I've watched, the replay on, the live stream isn't up. So I don't know if it's referring to that. You just got an email from one that says that? Well, that's weird. Are you sure it's an official YouTube one? Because I heard there's a bunch of scammies going around pretending to be YouTube. Huh. I'll have to check my email when I get off here because I didn't get no email about that. So I don't know what that's I don't know. I don't know what that means. Doesn't start. Yeah, let me check my email real quick. Crappy ones, Paula, Wiki, Michael, Domino's. Check spam. Nope. Open up spam. Show off. Oh, I was just thinking about that. Maybe they're talking about that hangout that they're getting rid of. Isn't it hangouts that they're doing away with? Because I don't have anything from YouTube. know how you check stuff like that either. What message? Is there messaging on YouTube? I've heard a couple of other channels talk about messaging on YouTube, and I'm like, what messaging? I didn't know there was a messaging. Oh, see, I didn't check my Google account. I probably should have. Let's see. If I check, I can type Google on my phone. That'll tell me. Ooh, hello, people. Let's see. What's my Google Mail? Hold on. Wiki. Why? There. Sorry. Oh, good Lord. It's sometimes you do. Oh, look. Oh, what do? Oh, good. What is mine? Look, I ain't got time for you. I just want to go to Google Mail. Where is my... Dang it. Google Mail. Okay. Chicken strip. Chicken strip. Huh. Yeah, I don't have anything from YouTube other than my chicken strip loves my comment. Oh, wait. Here's one from the 7th. Let me see. Okay. I love that noise babies make. No, I don't have anything that says about it. Let's see. Or you can leave a message. See, I don't even know about no community post where you can leave messages either. Is that on the discussion page? Oh, look, I'm doing air quotes in front of me. Is that on the discussion page? Something I never go to on mine. Sorry. Well, flipping. Let's see. What? Oh, okay. Here we go. YouTube. Notice about upcoming changes to messaging on YouTube. I need to let you know. update to YouTube features for September. Hey, I'm trying to read that, dang it. Flip. Now where to go? After September 18th, no longer be able to use the YouTube messaging feature such to exchange messages directly on YouTube. While the feature will no longer be available, you can continue to share YouTube videos where it's now. Click the share section. That almost sounds like they're talking about. Okay, I'll just read you what it says because, none of her information is going to be there. It says YouTube. It says, notice about upcoming changes to messaging on YouTube. Hi there, we're writing to let you know about an update on YouTube features. After September 18th, 2019, you will no longer be able to use YouTube messaging feature to exchange messages directly on YouTube. While this feature will no longer be available, you can continue to share YouTube videos. And then it says, here's how. And it says, number one, watch video on YouTube, click the share button. And then she didn't send me anything else, but it almost sounds like they're going to be doing away with the comment section of videos. Almost. So I don't. The only thing that kind of, hold on, I don't want that. Go back. Okay, why did it let? Okay, here we go. I mean, I don't know. That's one of those. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm wondering if. That's why I'm wondering if it's a fake. Because there's no YouTube, most of our letters that come, now I don't know about everybody, but when I get notifications from YouTube, usually there's some kind of picture of somebody in it. I don't know. I've not heard anything about it yet. But of course, I also didn't get the one that just said that, about you had to have so many people before, shoot, where they jacked the price. The price. I'm so good, let me tell you. Not the price. What am I trying to say? You heard about it in a live also? What am I trying to say? Oh, where they're now changing it that you have to have more people and more views before you get monetized. Not that I'm worried about that because y'all know I'm not in this for the money. I don't ever expect this channel to get that big. I'll never be like uber popular or anything like that, I'm sure. Because I'm so sporadic. I didn't even know about you couldn't use your phone anymore to live stream until Jen told me that they changed that. And then now they just changed the how many people you have to have and hours and everything to get monetized again. And what something else? Oh, and then Hangout. They're taking the Hangout out. So it's like it's one of those where you're like, right, okay. Just make it more hard for us little peoples. Yeah, that whole where you need more supporters and more hours. You know, that makes it hard for these. Sorry, I dropped my paint in the floor. That made what is that? Well, no, it's dead though. That makes it hard for these little channels that are wanting to get monetized and become big famous YouTubers. Like I said, that's not my ambition. My ambition is just to come on here, have fun, try not to tick people off, you know. That's my whole goal in life. Not to make anybody mad and just to have fun and hopefully be entertaining to you all. But I know that there are a lot of YouTubers out there that do take this very seriously. It is their job. And my heart does break for those who it just seems like they just changed it, at the beginning of the year. And now they're wanting to change it again next year. You know, it just really, really breaks my heart for these people that it's like they get one step closer to the first goal, and now YouTube is like, no, you're too close. No, don't think you cannot pass go. Do not collect $200, please. And they jerk that rug right out from underneath them. I just don't think that's right. You know, maybe there should be like what is it called? A grandfathering program where, you know, the YouTubers that have been here and they know have been here, they shouldn't be penalized and have to be made to get even more people and stuff just so they can do lives and get monetary. There should be like a grandfathering program. And YouTube knows how to do that. They could do that. I'm not saying that would be easy. Not saying that at all. I'm sure that would be like a major headache. But it's also not fair to the other YouTubers. It really is not. That's why I try to do shout outs on my channel for the other ladies. Speaking of other ladies, Happy Ray. She went and changed her name, and I don't have it wrote down again. What is it? It's Happy Ray Crafty Sunshine. She is going to be doing another giveaway when she reaches 500 subscribers. If you have not subscribed to her, please go check out her channel. Show her some love. She makes some awesome crafts. She does everything from steampunk to journal, you know, all kinds of different journals and cards and stuff like that. So go check her out. Show her some love. Tell her I said hi. I'm trying to think. Somebody else wanted to shout out, and I can't remember who it is. I'm so horrible, people. They didn't ask me for a shout out, but I wanted to give them a shout out because they were just a little channel. They were a baby channel. When I say baby channel, I mean they had 150 subscribers, but they had some really good content. I will look up your name and I promise I will give you a shout out in my next video. Because I will help you grow. I just love how, I like this. I don't know. I don't ever want to get too big because I want to be able to visit everybody and talk to everybody. And it doesn't always work out that way. Oh, wow, I really just came on here to do a haul video. And it turned out to a YouTube video, to a shout out video. Hi, God. We're a unicorn. I have no idea where I'm putting this unicorn. But it's so pretty. And I think he's broke. Maybe not. Oh. The other thing I've been doing late at night, trying to stay awake so I can take my son to work, pick my son up from work, is I decided that I'm going to write down all my paranormal experiences I've had since I was a child. I started that 4 days ago, and all I've done is like all the houses I've lived in so far. So it ends with me in this house, but I still have to do, I want to do one that's just about all the stuff that happened at the job I used to work at. But yeah, I've been having fun writing down my paranormal stories. Is it something I'll ever share with anybody? Probably not. But I thought it would be nice for maybe one day my kids to see and read, or who knows, maybe I'll have a weird grandchild that's into the paranormal too and want to read it. Not that I expect to ever be a grandparent. I don't think my kids will ever get married. I think I'm going to be just me. Me for the rest of my life. No grandbabies. No one to spoil. Well, that might be a good thing, because if I had to spoil grandkids, that probably mean I wouldn't get a dollhouse. That was so mean. I mean, I was just joking. That was a joke. That was a joke. I can have some of your grandkids. You'll share. Wait, you got grandkids? I thought you were younger than me. Are you not younger than me? I thought you were. I don't know why I thought you were younger than me. I guess because the whole school thing threw me. You have 14. Holy moly. Yeah, I guess you have a few to spare. Just a few, huh? Oh, wow. 14 grandbabies. That would just, I'd be in heaven. I would. And a oh, I'd be in heaven with that many grandkids. I really would. I don't know. I like, this is going to sound so stupid. I like other people's kids. The ones you can give back. Because I don't want to change no diapers. I don't want no baby living with me. A couple of days, maybe. I don't know. I'd probably be in hog heaven if I had, a grandbaby living with me. Mm-hmm. Yep, give them back. I'd be that grandmother that every once in a while you see that picture on Facebook, the kid sitting at the table with that humongous Hershey bar going, that'll pay your mama back. You can see all my. Oh, my camera must be real good. It picks up all my scars and stuff. I hate that. I don't know. My one son, he had a date yesterday with one of his exes, and my dad. Now I haven't met this girl, but my dad said that. Yep. That's exactly it. My dad said that this girl, out of all of them, was not crazy. The way she broke up with him was crazy. But then after he told me her nationality, it made total sense. She's Latino, and they are very passionate people, and they really wear their heart on their sleeve. And she had gotten upset with my son and just called him up and said, "We're through since you're ashamed of me," and hung up the phone. And about 2 hours later, she realized what she did, and she called him and said, "Can we forget about that last phone call? And just pretend like it never happened." And my son's like, "No, because you crazy." But they started talking again, so I'm kind of hoping that, because from what my dad said, she is the sweetest thing in the world. But yeah, she just wears her heart out on her sleeve, and she's very passionate. Oh, I bet your son loves you. Yep. I got lucky. None of my kids, well, I take that back. One, my youngest wrote on the wall one time, and that was it. I don't even remember why he wrote on the wall. Oh, yeah, I do. It's because I had bought him little papers and his own little crayons and stuff, and he ran out of paper. And he said, "Well, my wall was white." Okay. Made perfect sense to me. I think I told the kids the other day, hey, it's your rooms have been the same color since we moved in. If you guys want to paint your walls, if you want to do your artwork on your walls, go for it. I don't care. Because when I die, you get this house. So do whatever you want. Oh, that would be the architect over yeah, that's the right word. Architect. Their buildings are beautiful over there. Oh, they got to go to the museums and everything, I bet, with the school. That would be so much fun. My grandbabies would get lucky to get a trip to Dollywood. Yup, that's I can hear that. My youngest, you're not my grandbaby. Yup, my youngest has never been to Disney World. I I think my oldest has. I think my mom and dad may have took them. Not 100% sure. But I know that my middle son went with his other set of grandparents, but they refused to take my youngest. So my middle son only got to go one time. Because, like I said, they refused to take the baby with them. And he wasn't even a baby at the time. He was 2. And when they took our middle son, he was like 3. So we didn't see what the big deal was. There wasn't that big of an age gap. But they refused. So we refused to let him go. See, we lived in Florida when I was younger. I didn't move to Tennessee till I was 12. I was almost 13, but I was 12 when we moved up here. And I always wanted to go to St. Augustine. She's studying world history and started college class. Oh, that is awesome. Awesome. I always wanted to go to St. Augustine, and they actually took my oldest son to St. Augustine. And I was like, that's not fair. I asked the entire time we lived in Florida to go to St. Augustine, and my dad said the same thing. Well, he's my grandbaby. Like, well, goo goo gaga. I'm your favorite daughter. Of course, I was only daughter, but that's beside the point. I'm still his favorite. They said it was a spur of the moment thing that they were sitting at my grandmother's house, and my grandmother says, "Before I die, I want to see St. Augustine." So they loaded her in the car and took her. Oh, Germany. Oh, wow. She'll learn so much over there. That is so cool. The only trips our school ever took when I was in school was they always went to Washington, D.C. And it was always our senior year. I quit the year they went. I dropped out of school my senior year, so I didn't get to go to Washington. I wouldn't have had no fun anyway. I didn't like half the people that were going. Says we have 3 people watching. Hi to the third person. Hope you're having a good day. Wow, she got to Washington for her eighth grade graduation. I don't even know if our school system does that anymore, because neither one of my boys ever said anything about a Washington field trip. So I don't even think our school does it anymore, which is kind of sad. Of course, our school doesn't do a lot of things that it did when I was going there. I know for 8th grade graduation, they always took the kids to Dollywood. But I think they stopped that before my youngest got there, or that 8th grade class was just so bad they took that field trip away from them. It was one of the two. Yep, that's exactly it. Give me 1 minute, ladies. I think there's somebody at my door. I'll be right back. sorry. Aww. How sweet. Yeah, it was somebody trying to, from AT&T, trying to sell me something. I just asked him if he could read. Yup. I have a no soliciting sign on my door. I love it when they don't pay attention to it. They just got me in a good mood today. Yeah, I want a granddaughter, or any kind of grandkid. I just want a grandkid so I can share my art with them, share just, life experiences with them. Because there's so much. I was sitting here the other day and I was like, there's so much I wish I had asked my grandmother while she was still alive that I didn't. And like I said the other day when I was making those papers, the patchwork papers, that really got me thinking about my grandmother and how she would sit there and she would teach me how to make crazy quilts, or how she would show me how to make the shell roses, and we used to go for long walks and stuff and collect cans, because back then you could if you got a decent sized trash bag full of cans, $5-10 went a long way. I'm really showing my age. But I miss things like that. My boys, they're not interested in my art, and I get that, but just have somebody to share it with. It's my aunt, let's see, my none of my aunts live near me. My dad's sisters all live in Florida, except for the one that lives in England. So it's like I have none of my aunts and uncles around me or anything like that. Oh, I bet. You make some pretty stuff. Oh, how awesome. Oh, see, that would be so cool. My husband's like, I don't want the kids living with us and having their wives and their kids and all that. And I'm like, you know what? As long as they're working, they can stay here as long as they want. I don't care. That's awesome that they just live 2 blocks away. That's awesome. It's like you own the neighborhood. Well, I have my middle son and my youngest living with us still. And, I don't mind because my youngest one just graduated high school and we're not pushing him to get a job just yet. I bet you do. Yeah, when you go from big family to no family, how do you do you not cook so much? It's not easy. That's probably what I'd wind up doing if my kids moved out. I'd still cook like there was like, four of us here. But the boys, it's like feeding 6 or 7 people anyway. Yeah, when I lived in Florida, uh, we all lived close together. It didn't take like days or anything to get to each other. I don't know exactly how far apart we were. You have 6 kids. Oh, and then 14 grandbabies and 1 great. Oh, that is so awesome. Oh, excuse me. I just have 3 boys. Aw, that's so sweet. I sometimes wish we raised my husband's brother and sister. Maybe they wouldn't have turned out like they did. 4 girls, 2 boys. Oh, the doctors told me I was going to have a girl every time I got pregnant. They were 99% sure. They were 99% wrong. I had 3 boys. Now, with my first one, I don't know because he was actually a twin, but I guess something happened, and that twin got whatever. That twin didn't make it, and supposedly, I guess my son absorbed it or whatever. I don't know how that all works out, but it would have been nice if it would have. I often wonder if it would have been a girl or if I'd have had 2 boys. Oh, God. 2 of him, I don't think I could have handled. Yeah, I'll never forget when I told my husband now, that, we're pregnant. The doctor said they're 99% sure it's a girl. He goes, it's a boy. I mean, just flat out, it's a boy. And he even told me I was pregnant because I didn't realize I was pregnant. And he's like, you're pregnant. I'm taking you to the doctors. Okay, if you say so. And yeah, I was pregnant. And then when it was time to do the ultrasound and everything, they're like, he was there for the ultrasound. The lady goes, oh, you're having a girl. It's 99% sure you're having a girl. And he looked there and said, it's a boy. She's like, no, it's a girl. The ultrasound doesn't show any little boy parts. And he goes, I'm telling you, it's a boy. Bless your heart. See, I tell everybody, God knew what he was doing when he gave me all boys, because I did not have a good relationship with my mother, and for the most part, I normally do not get along with women. And I'm thinking, if he'd have gave me a girl, no, I don't. I just don't know. Of course, sometimes I wonder how I've survived my boys too. You know. See, for the longest time, I was outnumbered. I had my husband, my 2 boys, my dog was a boy. I had 25 male beta fish. I had 2 male cats, and I'm like, I'm the only female. This is just not right. bet. I bet. Now, were they all close in age? Oh, Lord. They all wore the same size. Oh, I can just hear it now. I don't want to wear that today. No, I want to. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. 10 months apart and they all wore the same size. Oh, my Lord. That's like my sons. There for a while, they were the exact same pant size as my husband. And we couldn't figure out, and they were stair steps. Aww. We couldn't figure out where my husband's clothes were going. And we would have to go upstairs and ask the boys, okay, pull out all the jeans because daddy's naked again. Now just my youngest son wears the same size as my husband. Yeah, it got so bad that I had to write their initials on the waistband of their pants on their sock because they all wore the same size pants and socks. My youngest just liked big socks when you could get him to wear them, that is. For some reason, he did not like socks. I had to force him to wear socks. He probably gets that from me. My feet get hot and I'm hot and I'm miserable. Shoes, socks have to come off. So I do get that. I told my husband, I said, it's okay if we'd have had a daughter. I said, I know my clothes would have been safe because she wouldn't have liked anything I wore because I didn't like anything my mom wore. My mom was the definition of girly, and I'm like, so not girly. So not girly. Okay, well, I am going to jump off here because my husband should be rolling in just at any time. But tomorrow, after my girls, most of them were girly. Yeah, no, I was a tomboy even growing up. I was outside with the dirt bike, jumping stuff, playing football with the guys. My mom would try to put me in a dress, and yeah. By the time I got home from school, the dress would be ruined or something. Not a girly fan. She tried, bless her heart. It just never worked. But tomorrow when I get back from my dad, taking my dad to the doctor's, I will jump on here and give everybody a update on how he's doing, what it looks like we're going to have to do with his leg and stuff. And yeah. So I just ripped the skin off my finger. That's nice. So yeah, until tomorrow, I have no idea what time it'll be or anything that I come on. I will talk to y'all then. So bye from Tennessee.